Hello. So recently I got into two issues. Both the issues require the same formula of Excel to be used. I'll quickly describe the issues and I will show you then that how I resolve the two problems. So the first issue is that I have the sheet. Here we have the city, but I want to place a pin code here for this city. And from where I can get the pin code? Pin code information is available in a different sheet. The problem number two is that I have some GUIDs here and I have to find the another set of GUIDs and say whether this GUID is present in the master list or not. And finally, I have to give a count of how many of these are present here. So let's start with the problem one. I have to get the pin code value here, the postal code value. So what I'll do is I will use something called as a VLOOKUP. So you have to say equal to VLOOKUP and you can press tab. And if you see, the first thing which is required is the lookup value, and lookup value is the value which we are searching. So this is the value we are searching. I'll just select this value. So this is the value I'm searching. So the formula comes in the formula bar also. So here is the formula. So I'm looking for this value. I'll do a comma and I'll say that from which table I want to fetch this value. So the table is here. So this is the table from where I want to fetch this information. So I'll select the table here. So let me select the table. So this is the table from where I want to get the value. Now in the table, which is the value I want, whether I want the column 1, which is this column, or column 2, which is the postal code. So I want the second column, so I'll say 2. Now the last thing is what kind of match I need. Do I need an approximate match or I want an exact match? So yes, I want an exact match. Okay, so I'll put a false. Typically in VLOOKUP you would always be putting a false because you would be looking for an exact match. So let me do a enter here, and the moment I do enter, the values would be filled in this. So we can see. Now let's validate some of the values. So let's see Rockhampton. Rockhampton has this pin code with V2. And I would search the Rockhampton here. It is V2M1P1. And same thing is here, V2M1P1. The problem number 2 is that we have to identify which of these are present in this master list. So again, I'll do a VLOOKUP. And what is the lookup value? Lookup value is basically this. So I select this. What is the table array? Table array is this. Okay, this is the table array. Then I do a comma. Which index I want? Basically it has only one, so I'll say 1 first column because I have selected only 1 in the table array, and I want the exact match. So what I'll do? False for the exact match. I close the bracket and I enter, and the value comes here. So we see that these are the values. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one is present in the master list. Just for the sake of proprietary or to check whether this is correct or not, what I'll do is I'll copy one of the value here and I'll paste that value here. So yes, this value is available. Now let's say I have to count how many of these are present in this. So we can use COUNTIF, which is again a very simple formula. So how to use a COUNTIF? You would just say COUNTIF, and what you want to check is range. In this range I want to count how many are proper values. So what is the meaning of proper value? Let me show you with the help of criteria. So criteria, I'll use a wildcard star hyphen star. So all the GUIDs would be having at least one hyphen, and they can have any n number of characters in the beginning or end. So star is a wildcard for n number of characters, and that's how if I do, we have identified 7 values from flow ID which are present in the piping assembly also. So that's what I wanted to show here. Thank you very much.